definitely the most anticipated sporting event every season. The Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers faced off in Super Bowl 58. The Chiefs are looking to go back-to-back. We'll pick things up in the second quarter. How about this trick play? It's going to be Juwan Jennings who throws it across the field. That ball was in the air for a good amount of time. Christian McCaffrey snags it, brings it into the end zone, and the 49ers take the lead. Now, Patrick Mahomes, he finds Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who's wide open in the end zone. It's a 17-yard catch, and the Chiefs step back in front 12-10. Now Brock Purdy, he finds Juwan Jennings this time. Juwan Jennings is on the receiving end. He lunges into the end zone. This puts San Francisco back in front. They lead 16-13 after a mixed field goal. But the Chiefs come back from 10 points down. They win 25-22 in overtime. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid do it again. It's 3 Super Bowls in the past 5 years. The Chiefs are your Super Bowl 58 champions. Former Century standout and Miss Basketball recipient Logan Nisley, she played a massive role in Nebraska's upset win over number 2 Iowa this afternoon. Nisley dropped 15 points and picked up 7 rebounds as the Cornhuskers recovered a 14-point deficit to upset the number 2 team in the country. Hawkeyes guard Caitlin Clark had the opportunity to break the NCAA women's all-time scoring record in Sunday's afternoon's matchup. However, she finished 8 points shy after being held scoreless by Nebraska in the fourth quarter. Nisley and the Huskers head to Columbus, Ohio on Wednesday to take on Ohio State. Now we're back with this week's top plays, and I can't wait to get into it. So let's start off with number 5. It's going to be a girls hockey game between Legacy, Bismarck, and Century. Ava Krikorian skates her way through the Patriots defense and tucks it away. This ties things at 2 and sends the game to overtime, where Legacy Bismarck would go on to win. Now number 4, boys basketball, Bowman County at Glen Ullin Hebron, a matchup between 2 top teams in Class B. Bulldogs trailing before halftime, and Bishop Duffield does this. He sinks the long-range shot. It's a 3-pointer over a 6'6" defender. This pulls the Bulldogs within close firing range, but they would go on to lose at the hands of the Bearcats. Number 3, boys basketball, Century versus Minot on Monday. Grayson Schaefer from Minot finds a lane. He darts to the basket, soars high, and slams it home. Look at this again. He finds a little seam, and he takes off. Century need a timeout after this. The Magicians will win this one. They go on to win by 6. Now number 2, this one should be fresh on your mind from today's game against Iowa. Logan Nisley puts arguably the best women's college basketball player in a blender, then drains the 3. Here it is again. Nisley steps outside, steps behind the line, and hits a 3-pointer in Caitlin Clark's face. College hockey from Friday night. UMary hosting Jamestown. Marauders goalie Kyle Hayden makes an exceptional reaction save on a puck that takes a last-second deflection. He's going one way, has to reach back another way. I'll tell you, this play in real time looked phenomenal. That's this week's top plays. Let me know if you enjoyed them or if I missed anything. All right, we've already reached postseason for girls basketball with district tournaments beginning this past week. And because of that, the Class A and B polls have already arrived, and the final polls from girls basketball will arrive next week. Not much has changed in the Class A polls, with Thompson still sitting atop the standings. Devils Lake and Ned Rose swap places at the 4 and 5. There's no movement in the boys Class A polls, as Kindred picks up 13 first-place votes, and Devils Lake picks up a pair themselves. There's a new number 1 in Class B girls as Mayport CG picks up its 2nd loss of the season. Bowman County jumps the Cougars to take 3rd. The Bulldogs lost to Glen Ullin Hebron shakes things up in the boys Class B polls. North Star moves into 1st, while the Bearcats, Lions, and the Bulldogs all receive some first-place recognition. So that does it all.